Golfers, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, so in today's video, let's dive into putts. Is it really skill or is there luck involved? So we've all seen Bryson DeChambeau when he puts his golf balls in a tub of Epsom salts to find the top side of the golf ball. So that's virtually what this Check Go can do. So the Check Go, you put a brand new ball in, it will spin to so many thousand revolutions and we can find the centre of gravity. So I've just set up a little test rig here. We're 6 foot away from the pin. This stint meter is about an inch left, because obviously this is a downhill right to left putt. So with these brand new TaylorMade balls, we got these off a Baxi day. They've never been used. So if I was to run all three with the markings, sorry, because the Baxi logo is stamped in the exact same place. So if we was to release all three balls, how many, bearing in mind the same speed, the same line, in the comments below, how many balls do you think are going to drop in that cup? So first one, second one, and the third one. Now I know exactly what you're saying, that I'm pushing them balls and on break, helping them roll faster through the break. Again, there's nothing, no trickery. There's a little notch on the top where you put the ball, and as soon as you take your finger off, it will release the ball down the stint meter. Yes, that's 6 foot away. So three balls, 2 miss, 1 in, the exact same speed, the exact same lie. What went wrong? If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link below, not affiliated, not anything else, but one of these machines. They're about 30-40 quid online, so the link will be in the descriptions below. So what it'll do, exactly the same as what Bryson DeChambeau was doing with the Epsom salts, it'll help you find the centre of gravity of the ball. Where Bryson DeChambeau put it in Epsom salts and was marking the top, this machine spins it so many thousand revolutions. Simply put the pen in and it will create a black mark all the way around the ball. So with the machine, it'll spin for a while and the green light will flash. I'll put a little clip on the video, and what should happen, the light should stay solid green. When it's solid green, you just need to put the pen in, and that's it, and that will create the perfect line on the golf ball. So that means that now is the centre of mass, is that the right word? So that is the way the ball should run end over end. But if you can see where they put a mark on the ball for you to line up, it's off, isn't it? So that is one of the effects of why the ball will go from one way to the other. So it's going to mark all three balls up. I'll cut in, we'll jump into where they're all marked up. Okay, so you can see how easy it is to use that machine. So on 3 tests, one where the black line will run in along the putt line. The second one will be the actual marker that TaylorMade put on the ball that we would all normally use to mark up and line up with our ball. And the third one is going to be the Baxi logo. So these balls were given to us all at a Baxi charity golf day, but there'll be a picture on screen and you can see that the actual Baxi logo is in the same position on all 3 balls. So let's start. Here's ball 1 with it all lined up off to the right. Ball 2 with the line lined up off to the left. Ball 3 off to the left and missed. So that's the centre of gravity. Now I did do this when I have done this test a couple of times, and all 3 balls did drop in the cup. Marker line running true with the golf ball. So let's try now with the actual mark on the what TaylorMade have put on their balls. That's one in. That's one, so one in, one miss. So that's one in and two misses. So when I've done the test off video, the line that we did, all three went in, and the marker that TaylorMade put on, they was all missing to the right. So that's just a completely different one again. Okay, so let's try another. Let's do the exact same test again. So with the black line marked up, or sorry, the black mark lined up to the putt line. Two out of three. Okay, let's try the TaylorMade mark, see where that ends up. You can all see, so these different, when I'm putting these balls on, they're not all following, even though with this stint meter it's the exact same pace, it's the exact same line from the exact same distance, 6 foot. They don't always all follow the same line. Right, I'm going to move you guys round so you can see what I mean. Right, let's move you around so you can see. Right, so now you guys can see up the line view, you can see that the actual stint meter is a couple of inches to the left hand side. So we'll repeat that. I'll repeat the test again so you guys can have a down the line view. So this is with the black mark facing, so this is with the black mark in line with the putt line. That's all three miss. So you've all seen the differences in the. You've all seen the differences in the. There's nothing changing. I ain't changing the speed. I ain't changing the distance. It's just the ball, the same balls, running down the same line. So let's try now with the TaylorMade mark. The line that TaylorMade put on the ball. So that's two in and three miss. So let's try it once more. So we had two in and one miss. Let's try that again with the black mark facing up. So it's near enough always the same outcome with the black mark. As you can see, the ball sort of hits left hand edge and then either goes in or goes to the right hand side of the cup. But with the toe mark facing up, this is just not, they're just all different. So that's hit the back of the cup and bounce to the side. Oh, hang on, toe. So this is the TaylorMade mark then, second ball. And the third ball. I mean, that would have went to the right hand side if it all fell with the ball being there. So that is a downhill putt. Let's go and jump onto another green and try a perfectly flat putt. Okay, golfers, we're on the second green. So there's two greens here at the Dean's Golf Centre. There's the big one by the main car park, which is pretty flat. There is some undulation, but it's mostly flat. The first one that you've seen me on, that is where you practice your up and downhill putts. It's got a really good slope, a really good low. I'm trying to think of posh words, but I don't need to. It's got a really good slope on it, so you can practice your up and downhill putts. There's also, obviously, you guys know, there's the 10 bay driving range area. There's also to the right hand side where that first green that you saw me on, there's also an area there, grass driving area that you can go on. Okay, so yeah, if any of you guys are interested, the details for the Dean's Golf Centre will be in the description if you want to pop down. Don't forget, while you're down there, give us a thumbs up and a like. It does help the videos. Also tell Jeremy that you've been watching the Muppets YouTube channel and that we sent you down there. Okay, so back to the balls. So with the black marks on, as you can see, still the same balls, nothing different. We're going to run this. I have just done some tests and it was all running straight to the centre of the cup. So with the mark, the new mark that we put on the ball, running in line with the putt line, that's dead centre. Dead centre. Ooh, just a little bit to the left, but just left to centre. Okay, so let's try that. Obviously, I'm not going to cut or edit this. Let the video just run. So now we're going to try it with the mark that TaylorMade put on the ball. You know, the ones that we all line up to. So this is the manufacturer's mark. So if we line that up to the right-hand side, centre, ooh, right hand side again. So you can see from them test golfers, it's not always, even though we've got the same speed, the same distance, even with the ball rolling end over end, it doesn't matter how good you can line up the ball, depending on the grass or what you're putting over, that will push the ball one way or the other. Golfers, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to be looking into some more of this. I want to try and get my head around that a bit more. This is just a bit of a setup that I've just jumped on, trying to understand it, but it just goes to show you the camber of the ball, so the centre of gravity of the ball has a lot to do with it. Also the green, what you're putting on. Some of the first green that you saw me on, as the ball would get to within 6 to 8, there was like a bit of tuft of grass, like extra grass or tufts of grass there that would push the ball to the right hand side. Golfers, I've enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Would you like to see some more of these sort of videos, testing? Yeah, golfers, don't forget, like, subscribe, it does really help the channel grow. But yeah, have a great one and I'll catch you soon. Cheers, golfers.